And you mentioned the traumas. I know you talked about this ACE test where they kind of go back through these different types of traumas that people have had. And I think you'd said that if you identify a certain number, it can mean that your lifespan will be 20 years less than someone else. I wonder if you could speak a little bit out on how you identify traumas, how you can resolve them, and how they really do affect your longevity.
Well, I'm living in a family of trauma, So ACE, adverse childhood experiences. So the initial study was actually done by the CDC and Kaiser in Southern California. We looked at 17,000 people, and they gave them this ACE questionnaire, which is 10 questions, and they're all basically about childhood trauma: physical, sexual, emotional abuse, neglect, abandonment, divorce, incarceration, growing up with a parent who had a mental illness or a substance abuse problem. And so how many of these on a scale of 0 to 10? So I'm a 1. My wife is an 8. That she grew up in serious trauma with an uncle that was a heroin addict and lots of physical and emotional abuse. Both of my nieces, who I adopted, are 9s. And so if you score 4 or more, you have an increased risk of 7 of the top 10 leading causes of death, including cancer. If you score 6 or more, you die 20 years earlier. Now, my nieces and my wife are not going to die 20 years earlier because they've addressed the trauma and they live brain healthy lifestyles. And my wife wrote about this in her book, The Relentless Courage of a Scared Child. And one of the ways to address trauma, and all of them have had EMDR. It's a specific psychological treatment for trauma. I love it. It's, besides teaching people to not believe every stupid thing they think, to kill the ants, it's my favorite form of psychotherapy, where we'll have you bring up the traumas, catalog them, bring them up, but then get your eyes to move back and forth. That's why it's called the EMDR eye movement. And while you do, you feel the trauma, but then it tends to dissipate. And it's just very effective. But if you continue to drink while you're doing EMDR, it's sort of less effective.
Okay. So that's the way you deal with the traumas, ANT and EMDR, and obviously simultaneously working on the other circles, but those two are very effective for dealing with the trauma. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.